One.
Proud of them. That was a good win. And this place is historically difficult for us to play. And I thought we started well and just really, really carried it through. So got a lot of good play out of a lot of people. Savannah was good, especially early. Actually, I say that. I think she had way more in the second half now that I look at her line. And I know she had 27, but I guess when you get to watch 4 all the time, she could sneak up there and go for 30 when you just thought she had a typical Savannah game. But, she was good. I thought Bree Furby was great. Bree scored 1,000 point tonight, and our team was very excited about that. So overall, good day. I think, we talked about there at the end, the challenges we have to reload and play that team again. And, we sort of had this same scenario last year. Starting at home, we played them really well the first time. They really got after us over here. And I think that's coming. I mean, I think they're going to be better on Saturday. So we got to reload and play well again. We're trying to do that. We talked about it being March, and this is a team that's been on a run before, and that's what we're trying to do again. So I think tonight was a really good starting point for hopefully what is a good next 10 days or something like that. That's what we're trying to get done.
Yeah, I
Kemp,
mean,
whenever you go ahead, Cass.
There was only 2 of us here. No, but I know you guys just played, but what's maybe some of the things you guys are going to try to work on, for when you play them next?
I really don't even know. I mean, I think we have to do, I think it's going to be hard to watch this game and say we need to do things differently. I think that we didn't attack their zone very well in the first half. I thought we got a little stagnant with that. They did a pretty good job covering that. So, probably be a little bit more prepared for zone. We have not seen very much zone at all this year. We don't really even have that many wrinkles in that we can run against. We just haven't seen it. So we haven't needed to have them in. So probably a little bit different against the zone. And then, there was some stuff that we messed up. That's probably typical. When you guard a bunch of them, you mess some of them up. We need to be cleaner when we play them at home. We've got to play with a tremendous amount of effort. It's senior day. The 4 seniors, I love them. I think their teammates love them. And, this group gets along really well. You can see that by how we play. And we got to play for them on Saturday.
Coach, when you look at that third quarter as a whole, offensively and defensively, I saw you limited them to 2 field goals in that third and forced 6 turnovers. And you all are shooting about 55% in that quarter. I think Sav had 11 of her 27 in that quarter. Take me through that, because obviously I was here in Huntington. There was another game going on. How good was that quarter for you all on a scale of, where you've been this season?
Yeah, I think it was good. I think it was good. I think it started 12-0 or something like that out of the locker room. And I thought our team did a really good job. We've talked a lot about there's a lot of people in there that have experienced just it has not gone well over here. I've been on the other end of a lot of games where it's just like, when do we get out of here? And so we really talked about trying to go 0-0 and start this game new. We had an 8-point lead, which I'm not sure I've ever had an 8-point lead over here, but boy, we had one at halftime. And so we got to go 0-0 and go back to work. And I thought, her stat line is not great. Actually, she had 10 rebounds. I thought Lorelai Roper was great on the defensive end in the third quarter. More active. She got a bunch of those rebounds in the third quarter. And, we did a good job on Muriel Abdel-Gawad. I'm probably messing her name up. She had 7. I mean, that's how good she is. She had 17. And I thought that all the people that were running at her did a pretty nice job on her. She's just really, really good. And so I thought we kind of kept her off balance. And, we got out to shooters better after the first quarter. And, that's stuff we got to repeat.
You look at the first quarter, and obviously, I'm trying to track it. And offensively, you all have done that in some road games this year. You all have gotten off to really good starts on the road. What does it take for this team to be that successful on the road and have that mentality coming out on the floor?
You know, that starts in there a lot of times. You know, they got to be focused on the right stuff. I thought we had a good shoot around today. You know, and it's the time of year where, you know, it's just, it can happen for anybody. So why not us? So get your heads right, get to thinking about the right stuff, lock you in. You know, so I guarantee you body wise they're tired. We've been doing this for a long time. You know, they don't want to watch me. We started practice great 2 days ago. And I said, I blew my whistle. I was like, free throw transition, which that's a tough drill, right? And you just heard audible groans. You know, they were so happy. And then Kia Civils, who has never practiced bad in her life, she's never not. I just look at her, she's going, and then she just laughed. You know, it's just that time of year where you got to battle through that stuff. You've done that drill 100 times, and it's got to be good because against Western Kentucky, it matters. And I thought we were in a good headspace. We got to continue that, you know, going forward Saturday and then on into next week.
Coach, you guys go down there and you beat WKU on their home court, and you know they're coming off of a pretty big win against Middle. You guys struggled against Middle. Does that kind of speak to how this conference is? Just the play is just all, you know, and anything can happen essentially in this tournament. Yeah,
I think there's a lot of really good teams. You know, I really do, and I've kind of talked about us. I really believe that. You know, as I've been here, I think consistently, I think this is my deepest team. I think it's my best team. And that's not to say anything about the other ones, but it hasn't, you know, it hasn't been obvious that it is, but I do think it is. I think, you know, we moved pretty well. We've really guarded people all year well. I mean, to hold them to 62 over here, that's a way better number than we've ever been at over here. So, you know, who knows? You have to play well. I promise you that. You got to be playing well. And that's any league in the country. And it's not going to be any different in, you know, in women's basketball down in Frisco. You know, we got one more. It's an important one. I'll tell you the other thing we're doing Saturday is we're having an alumni weekend where we've got a pretty good number of alumni coming in. It is the 25th anniversary of the lone NCAA tournament team at Marshall. And I think there's going to be a pretty good crowd of them here, which is really neat. I mean, it's a history that we're trying to build on, you know, and so it's going to be neat on Saturday to have them in the building. I believe Samantha LaFawn asked for 300 and some tickets for Ironton. You know, so I hope we're going to have a great crowd, and I hope our team plays well for them.
All good?
She can't have 300 tickets, by the way. They've got to pay for it, but she's got a list
That's a lot.
of 300 people that are coming. I thought about that. I'm like, I'm going to get a call from
Yeah.
Sarah Tuttle that says,
How did she get so
"Yes,
many?
but we are going to have a big group of youth, I think, from over there, and that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's exciting.
All
All
right.
right.
Go Herd. See you.
Bye, guys.
See you, man.